This is Michel Bettane, the French critic, who presented probably one of the most powerful speeches yesterday about the role, the ethics and journalism. And today he's going to just give us a few words about the current situation, about the movements in the market, and how ethics and journalism and other critics and consumers, what power they have in the current wine situation.
Okay. Well, wine criticism is a very recent thing. It's only 30 or 40 years old. Art criticism for centuries. You have rules, you have habits, you have. Well, we have to define rules because we are only at the beginning. And three families succeeded in the last century as wine experts, the professional first, traditionally, the merchants, the winemakers, the wine growers, and they made classification, they made everything on which now the wines are built. Then, because they felt that their interest was higher than their honesty, and there was journalism, especially in the English and American tradition. And in America, with the consumerism, the journalists completely independent, and they invented the marks, the rates, and they were fooled with the huge success of Robert Parker and others. And but at one moment, too many things, too many lack of knowledge, and the consumers thought that the journalists were not sufficiently honest or competent to be followed. And with the development of the internet and other things, you have now the community of consumers in wine forums, in the websites and blogs and things like that, where they say we will address to the other consumers with honesty, and we have far more knowledge, and we can share. Okay, and these three families are, of course, fighting to be the only one to be honest. But even in the third family, you have a lot of people with no knowledge at all, and with also a lack of control of everything, and a lack of transparency because they can have a nickname or thing like that. Merchant can hide themselves under the name and share. Okay, no, the great problem is to create ethic rules, which on three directions, which are very simple to understand. First, a good understanding of the matter, knowledge of wine. What is wine? What's wine tasting? Analytic, cultural, not only pleasure or not, value for money or not, but the knowledge and the aim to educate more than to guide. The first direction. The second direction is, of course, the ethics on ourselves, and the way to be free from orgueil, amour-propre, self-indulgence, and and also ideology, making politics on another form, trying to not to taste the wine, but to taste ideas or prejudices or things like that. And the third direction is to master the communication, the power of the words, and to understand that you have to communicate by words. Words have a definition, to be precise, clear, but also to moderate the words to avoid any problems of understanding, and also to have a sense of balance with the words themselves. And the three direction, you have to master the ethics, and that's for the future. But it will be very interesting if the three families are here, and not only one fighting against her. All the information from all these three families can be very interesting if they had ethics.
Thank you, Michel.